Chapter 661. In Lord Adair's opinion, Alex had always been the best candidate for the son-in-law of the Adair family. Alex was the first man he recognized to possess powerful abilities that were comparable to a true dragon on Earth. In addition to the wonderful effects of the rejuvenating pill, he was more convinced of Alex's ability and wanted to lean on him. Establishing a good relationship with the Whale family was nothing more than diversifying more routes to make even more money for the family. However, the Adair family was considered rich even though they were not as wealthy as the Whale family. There was not much difference between a net worth of $100 billion or $200 billion, it only equaled one thing: they already owned more money than they could spend. Moreover, for Lord Adair, money was no longer important. Lifespan and health were the most important of all. Therefore, his dire wish was for Alex to marry into their family and become Faria's husband. How could he tolerate others ridiculing Alex on the family's territory? Fury and Edward were dumbstruck. After Fury being so direct and blunt, they didn't expect that Lord Adair would choose Alex over the Whale family. Fury felt his face burning with rage. He hated Lord Adair very much for his biases and thought to himself, "Damn it, you annoying old coot. How dare you put me on the spot in front of so many people? I'm the future head of the Whale family. You've tarnished my reputation." Edward was equally annoyed. He frowned and complained, "Grandpa Adair, as far as I'm concerned, this Alex Anderson is just a feng shui scammer. Don't be fooled by this piece of rubbish." Lord Adair's face immediately turned dark and sullen. He glared at Edward and chided coldly, "I've lived for 80 years, I think I know how to judge people. I don't need your guidance." Fury was equally sullen upon hearing this and said, "Uncle, does that mean you are taking this outsider's side?" "Yes," Lord Adair stated firmly. "In my eyes, Master Anderson is the true dragon on Earth, no one can compare to him." Lord Adair's loud and stern voice echoed across the yard. Everyone froze on the spot, astonished. Fury was extremely annoyed. His pet peeve was the tarnish of his dignity, and Lord Adair had literally just done so. At this moment, he wanted to walk away and completely cut ties with the Adair family. The Whale family was more influential and powerful than the Adair family. If the Whale family announced that they would break ties with the Adair family, the Adair family would inevitably be impacted by negative forces that would cost them at least several billions of losses. However, if he walked away right now, there would be no turning back, and his wish for his son to marry Faria would never be granted. After spending his entire life in a wealthy family, Fury knew very well about the importance of a good wife to wealthy men. If Edward married an ordinary woman, she would not be able to bring him any assistance and may even diminish his will and determination to fight and strive for success. If Edward married a celebrity, she would ultimately become a prodigal who sucked his fortune like a greedy vampire sucking his blood and spent lavishly. And that would eventually lead their family to bankruptcy. If Edward married an unproductive rich girl with an irritating temperament, she would probably drag him into joining the bandwagon of the prodigal. It would be like dumping their billion-dollar inheritance into the ocean. He had seen too many cases of wealthy men marrying the wrong women and spending the rest of their lives in regrets. Therefore, he was determined for his son to marry the perfect wife who was gentle and charming and could bring great help to him and his family.